The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
Good afternoon, Cougar Nation, and welcome to live coverage of Averett University Women's Lacrosse here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson, and we got a great one for you today as the Cougars take on the Salem College Spirits right here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium in Danville, Virginia. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. Temperature is in the mid-70s. And finally getting some spring weather after somewhat cold spring so far. Both teams excited about this type of weather today. Cougars come in with an 8-2 record. They are 4-0 in the USA South Conference, looking to extend their 5-game winning streak after beating Methodist on the road 14-12 on Wednesday. Salem, on the other hand, 1-9 on the year, 0-4 in the USA South after falling 18-5 against Hollins University on Thursday. Averett and Salem have met once before. That was last year. Averett won 18-8 in Winston-Salem. Talking about Salem coming off the loss to Hollins, that's a team the Cougars had success with earlier in the year. Salem lost 18-5 to Hollins. Meanwhile, Averett defeated Hollins 18-3. So the Cougars certainly come in on paper with the upper hand. Teams going through stick checks at the moment as we speak. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups for you right here. Averett Women's Lacrosse on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back as we are just minutes away from the start of today's game between Averett University and Salem College here in Danville, Virginia. Today's starting lineups, first for the visiting Spirits from Salem. In goal today will be number 26, Hannah Oslin, a junior out of Southern Pines, North Carolina. The rest of the lineup in numerical order, you have Cecily Winchell, a senior out of Chico, California. Wearing number 2, you have number 3, Taya Horton, a freshman out of Alexandria, Virginia. Kara James wearing number 4, a sophomore defender out of Hickson, Texas. Number 7, Logan Bowling, a senior out of Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. Number 8, Karen Romero Mendieta out of Winston-Salem. She's a sophomore. Wearing number 9, you have Sarah Lorca out of Alexandria. Mackenzie McGee, a sophomore, wearing number 10 out of Red Springs, North Carolina. Eliza Griffin, junior out of Durham, wearing number 12. Number 15, Hope Morrison, who's a junior out of Harmony, North Carolina. Number 17, Raven Shepard, a freshman defender out of Fayetteville. And number 24, Jessica Ritter, a senior defender out of Advance, North Carolina. Emma Rose is the head coach for the Spirits in her first season. And for the Cougars, their starting lineup, a freshman out of Baltimore, Maryland, Bernice Akinney, wearing number 1. You have number 3, a sophomore, Haley Boardway out of Oswego, New York. A senior defender, number 6, Caitlin Barber out of Apex, North Carolina. Number 7, Rosa Morales, a senior midfielder out of Stafford, Virginia. Number 12, Alexis Rosia, graduate student senior midfielder out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. Number 15, Haley Chandler, senior midfielder out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Freshman attacker wearing number 22, Hannah Mae Ayers from Wake Forest, North Carolina. A freshman wearing number 23, Courtney DeLone out of Edmond, Oklahoma. Wearing number 24, Elizabeth Peasley, a sophomore attacker out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Megan Emma, wearing number 28, is a freshman defender out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Adriana Perez, wearing number 30, is a freshman out of Woodbridge, Virginia. And, of course, in goal for the Cougars, sophomore out of Waldorf, Maryland, Brianne Sawall. Kelly Ryan is the head coach for the Cougars in her second season. She's assisted by Jackie Montague and Aaron Murphy. Teams finishing up the starting lineup announcements here and then going into the national anthem. While they do that, we're going to take another break. We'll come back. We'll have first half action for you right here on the Averett Sports Network. Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information. And welcome back. We're about ready to get underway here from Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Cougars wearing their all-white tops with gold skirts. Meanwhile, Salem in the all-royal blue with gold numbers. Special day here. It's the Team Molly game. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as the day goes along. But Cougars trying to raise money for cancer awareness and cancer research. And we are set to get underway here. Elizabeth Peasley doing the draw duties here to start for the Cougars. She will face off against Logan Bowling for Salem. And we are underway. Adriana Perez will pick it up for the Cougars, who will move from right to left on your screen. Pass thrown away a little over the head of Hannah Mae Ayers, who was named the USA South Rookie of the Week this past Monday after netting a Cougar program record for a single game, 8 assists in the win last Saturday. Salem moving downfield. Looked like Boardway took a spill, but the Cougars able to get it back. Megan Emma racing up the near side. She'll pass it ahead, looking for Peasley. Peasley cutting towards the net. Cuts back, shot, and score. Elizabeth Peasley less than a minute in, and the Cougars have a 1-0 lead. Peasley. I believe that's goal number 49 on the year. Just this past week. In the past couple weeks, Peasley is raced in front as the top goal scorer for the Cougars in program history. And just in the past week also set the program career record for most points scored. She did that last Saturday. Draw. Still a battle there. Salem trying to come away with it. And it looks like the Cougars get it as Perez able to scoop it up. She passes it ahead. As Peasley looking to set up the offense here. Boardway with it near side. Now pass over to DeLone, who's having a heck of a freshman year as well. Peasley gets it, shot. And they're going to allow that goal to count despite the foul on the play. So Peasley, 2 quick goals here. She's up to 50 on the season. So the Cougars trying to make quick work here of Salem. Peasley comes away with the draw. She'll race down, pass it behind the net. Looking for, I believe that's Ayers. Ayers dumps it off to Perez. Perez looks at the top for Peasley. And we're going to have a reset here. I think Salem had too many players in the area. Pass looking for Boardway. Gets away. Oslin could not scoop it up, and the Cougars get it back as Perez gets it in the corner. Now DeLone has it. DeLone cutting to the net. Lost possession of it. Picked up by Perez. I believe she shot it off the crossbar or maybe off the side of the net. Hard to tell from this vantage point. Cougars maintain possession, though. Rosia gets it to Ayers. Ayers dumps it off to Taylor. Taylor shot, score. Abby Taylor. And the Cougars quickly ahead, 3-0 here on Salem. So Abby Taylor with a goal. She's assisted by Hannah Mae Ayers. That's goal number 10 for Taylor, and the Cougars win the draw once again. Peasley with it. Cutting down the middle. Shot, score. Peasley with her third goal of the day. Makes it 4-0 Averett. Here, less than 3 minutes in. And Peasley's goal-scoring song playing again here at Daly Field. I have a feeling we might hear that one quite a bit today, the way she's playing. Last Saturday, Peasley tied her career high with 9 goals in that win over William Peace. She's already a third of the way there, and we're 3 minutes in. Believe the program single game record is 10, set in the previous era of women's lacrosse for Averett between 2003 and 2007. That pass by Rosia to Peasley could not be handled, and Salem comes away with it. They'll send it back up toward midfield, picked up by Raven Shepard. And she's going to be fouled on the play. Shepard, a freshman, has it knocked away. Cougars come away with it. Good job by Alexis Rosia to not try to scoop that up, just kind of poke it over towards her teammate, Adriana Perez. And Perez gets it up to DeLone. DeLone having a really solid freshman year. One of the top goal scorers for the Cougars. That pass to Rosia. Tries to get a shot off, had it blocked. Ayers has it. And a turnover for Averett. Peasley intercepts the play, cuts, and we're going to have a free position shot here for Peasley. She tends to connect on these. Peasley, shot, score, and goal, number 4 for Elizabeth Peasley. Peasley up to 52 goals. And we have a timeout Salem here with 25:45 to play. Averett ahead, 5-0. We'll be back. And welcome back as we're still under timeout here. Averett up 5-0 on Salem, less than 5 minutes into the game. And as I mentioned right before the start of today's game, it's Team Molly game for the Averett women's lacrosse program. And Molly was a women's lacrosse player at Buffalo State, where she was a team captain for 2 years, graduated with her degree in 2011. And in October 2011, Molly was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a rare and fast-growing cancer. After surgery and multiple treatments, Molly lost her battle with cancer in March of 2013. And Molly is dearly missed, but we celebrate her life and raise awareness of Ewing sarcoma with our annual Team Molly game. This is a cause. You wonder, she played at Buffalo State. What's her tie to Averett? Not just lacrosse, but our director of athletics, Meg Stevens, prior to taking the job here at Averett, was the women's lacrosse coach at Buffalo State. So she was Molly's head coach. And, you talked to Meg Stevens, and she said, Molly was everything you could ask for in both a student athlete and a person. So they're honoring her today with their Team Molly game. Both men's and women's lacrosse teams playing today, having a Team Molly game here at Averett's North Campus, trying to raise money for cancer awareness and research. Play is back underway here. Salem has possession, trying to pass it ahead, but Cougars defense being pretty stingy today so far. This is the first time Salem's really had a chance to get into the zone. Foul there on the Cougars, as Shepard has it. And another foul. Bowling gets it over. Pass from Winchell, stolen away by the Cougars. Rosa Morales able to intercept it. Now Averett going the other way with it. Peasley looking for a pass. Gets it to DeLone. DeLone with a spin move. Shot scored. Courtney DeLone. So DeLone makes it goal number 6 here. Peasley once again on the draw, facing off against Logan Bowling. Cougars come away with it once again. Up 6-0. Averett. Peasley gets it behind the net, tries to dump it off to Ayers. Ayers corrals the pass. Finds DeLone cutting across the middle. Shot, Courtney DeLone. Goal, Courtney DeLone. Her second in a row and second of the day. So Courtney DeLone strikes again here to make it 7-0 with 23:56 to play. DeLone, her 32nd goal of the year. Off the pass from Ayers. And the Cougars 3 goals away from a running clock. Peasley wins the draw. Gets it up to Rosia, cutting up the middle. Been kind of quiet today, has it knocked away. Good defense by the Spirits. However, Averett comes away with it as Ayers scoops it up. She'll pass it up to Peasley. Peasley gets it over to Perez. Now Cross pass over to Rosia. Rosia. Pass up to DeLone. Shot by DeLone. No good. And Salem trying to come away with it. Averett's defense swarming. And a foul called as Caitlin Barber got a stick in there while trying to knock it away. So the Spirits moving from left to right, trying to pass it ahead. Looking. And Cougars come away with it. It's Barber. Barber. And play is going to be stopped as a Salem player took a spill. A little bit of contact. Couldn't tell what exactly happened in traffic there. That's Raven Shepard. She's on her own feet. And she'll walk off on her own here. Think she got hit in the face. So Salem playing a person down. Cougars have possession. Ayers has it, working behind the net. Looking for a cutter. She finds Taylor. Taylor can't quite field it cleanly. However, Averett gets it right back as Ayers there to scoop it up. Gets it to a teammate. They work it around back to Ayers. Ayers looking for an opening herself. Tries to find Barber. Barber has it knocked away, but Averett gets it right back. Pass to Taylor. Score by Taylor, and Abby Taylor strikes again here. Taylor's second goal of the day. Her 11th of the year. And another assist for Hannah Mae Ayers. Ayers came into today's game tied with Alexis Rosia with 18 assists. So the Cougars up 8-0 here on Salem. And Rosia comes away with it. She'll get it ahead to Gabby Porter. Porter into the game for the first time. Ayers gets it to Rosia on the far side. Rosia, one of several two-sport athletes on this lacrosse team. She also played 4 years of women's basketball. It was an academic All-America third-team selection as DeLone fires it in and scores again. Courtney DeLone with her third goal of the day makes it 9-0 Averett. Goal number 33 on the year. She is now tied with Rosia for most goals this season for the Cougars, only trailing her teammate Elizabeth Peasley. Peasley gets the assist on the play. And with 20:59 left here in the first half, Cougars up 9-0 on Salem. Rosia going down the middle, dumps it off, looking for DeLone. Couldn't field it cleanly on the pass, so Cougars will pull it back out and set up the offense. Rosia dumps it into Taylor, who scores again. Abby Taylor got great position right in front of the net, and a great pass from Rosia. She saw her, and Taylor used her size advantage against her defender. Abby Taylor, another one of those two-sport athletes, also plays volleyball for the Cougars. And just like that, it's 10-0 here with 20 minutes to play. Running clock now in play. Goal number 12 for Taylor. Her third of the day. And the Cougars dominating this game so far. Peasley with it. She'll cut. Fire, shot, goal. Elizabeth Peasley, number 5 on the day. Make it 11-0. Peasley's 53rd goal this season. Draw, won by Averett. DeLone has it. She'll get it behind the net. Ayers. Defended well by Salem. They'll double down on her. Pass looking for Porter. And knocked away. Jessica Ritter trying to clear it. She's going to be fouled, so it'll stay with Salem. Long toss across the field looking for, I believe, Eliza Griffin, but bounces off the turf and right to Rosa Morales. Morales gets it to Porter. Porter trying to spin. Good defense there by Karen Romero Mendieta. Now Perez has it. She'll get it over to Peasley. Peasley gets it up to Taylor. Taylor fires it in, but a good save there by Hannah Osling. First save of the day for Osling. Now the Spirits working the other way. Kara James dumps it off to Cecily Winchell. Winchell gets it to Bowling. Bowling trying to cut down the middle. Good defense there by Averett. Now Bowling will work it behind the net. Salem still without a shot so far today. really haven't had too many possessions. And Sarah Lorca unable to keep possession. Loses it. Caitlin Barber comes away with it, though. Cougars work it up the field to Peasley, and she scores again. Elizabeth Peasley. 6th goal of the day. And she's 2/3 of the way to her personal career high of 9. Cougars making some lineup switches as Caroline Earl makes it out onto the field. Earl, a sophomore out of Mississauga, Ontario. Pretty interesting lineup for Averett with a number of players from all over. As Salem comes away with it. We're just having trouble holding on. Foul on the Cougars, so it'll stay with the Spirits. Pass by Bolin. Errant. With the help of some good defense by Averett. Taya Horton. And another foul on Averett. Excuse me, that was not Horton, that was Winchell down there. Now Winchell will have it. She'll work her way to the front of the goal. Defended well by Averett's Caroline Earl. Pass deflected away by Rosa Morales. And Adriana Perez comes away with possession. She'll get it ahead to Porter. Porter crosses midfield. Clear good by Averett. Porter cuts back. Dumps it off to Ayers. Ayers finds Taylor. Taylor's shot. Score. Abby Taylor. Goal number 4 for the junior. Out of Waynesboro, Virginia. As I was mentioning, Averett's roster, a lot of North Carolina kids, a lot of Virginia kids, but then you've got some people from all over. As I mentioned, Earl from Ontario, Canada. You've got Courtney DeLone from Edmond, Oklahoma. Haley Boardway from New York. Olivia McPherson from Rochester, Minnesota. Loida Matula, all the way from Turku, Finland. And a couple Maryland kids sprinkled in there as well. Not surprising to see that, given how Maryland is kind of one of those capitals of lacrosse along the East Coast. The Cougars up 13-0 on Salem here. Looking to add to it. Ayers gets it to Peasley. Peasley up top, passes it off to DeLone. DeLone far side to Rossi. To Porter, excuse me. Now Ayers has it. And a shot and a goal by Caitlin Barber. But it's going to be called off, I believe. No goal. Averett gets possession back, though. They'll get it ahead. Porter, or excuse me, that's Ayers with the shot and the goal. And Ayers nets her first goal of the day. Ayers, a freshman out of Wake Forest, North Carolina, out of Wake Forest High School. High school teammates with Gabby Porter, who's a sophomore. I have a few kids on the roster, a few players from similar areas, including a couple of same high schools. Averett comes away with it. Peasley cuts back towards the middle. She'll pass it off to DeLone. DeLone to Ayers. Gets it back to DeLone. Pass looking for Barber. Barber flicks it to the other side of the net. The Cougars trying to come away with possession. Good battle, and Salem good defense. And Kara James able to scoop it up before the foul. Under 9 minutes to play here. Cougars with a comfortable 14-0 lead. Salem looking for their first shot. They'll get it ahead to Winchell. Winchell guarded by Matula, who's in the game. Errant pass there. It's going to be scooped up by Caitlin Barber. And Barber heading up the field. Tries to pass it. Lost it. Scooped up by Winchell. And a foul on Averett. Averett is 19 shots on the day, 14 goals. Cougars dominating the ground balls, 26-5. Averett gets possession back. Taylor up to DeLone, now back to Taylor. She'll cut. And have a free position shot coming for Abby Taylor, who's already got 4 goals on the day. Taylor's shot, little errant. I think it got hung up in her net on her stick. However, the Cougars get it right back as Anime Ayers has it. Matula looking to get into the scoring action, but unable to. The Cougars get it right back, though, as Barber there to intercept. Shot by Ayers. Save. Ayers picks it up. Dumps it off to Taylor. Taylor shoots. She scores on basically an empty net. And Abby Taylor gets the goal. Her 5th of the day. It's a double check, but I would imagine that's probably a career high for her. Ayers with the assist. 5 assists on the day for Hannah Mae Ayers. She's trying to eclipse the record she set just a week ago when she had 8 against William Peace. Averett comes away with the draw. Peasley has it, gets it ahead. Ayers looking for a pass, gets it over to DeLone. Now DeLone back out to Peasley. Peasley Emma has it. She'll get it back to Ayers. Ayers back to DeLone. Olivia McPherson also into the game now for Averett. Peasley cuts down the middle, fires it in, and scores her 7th goal of the day. And that's 16-0 Cougars here with under 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. A week ago, Averett set its program record for most games in a single game as a team with 27. They're more than halfway there. Although we'll see if maybe they take the foot off the gas pedal in the second half. Caroline Earl doing draw duties here for the Cougars. I believe they'll redo this one. Maybe the third time will be a charm here. Approaching 3 minutes to play in the first half. Guess the third time wasn't the charm. We'll go for number 4 here. Earl and Bowling. And Matzela comes away with it. She's fouled, so Cougars will maintain possession. Matzela to DeLone. DeLone gets it back to Ayers. Ayers sets up behind the net looking for a cutter. Pass there. Taylor scores again. Abby Taylor pouring it on today. Goal number 6 for the junior. Not bad for a player who I don't believe had ever played lacrosse at any level until last season, joining the Averett program when they restarted it last year. Taylor, very athletic. And 17-0 the score here with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Draw. One again by the Cougars. It's Earl. She'll get up to DeLone. DeLone to Ayers. Ayers. Gets it to Peasley. We hear 1 minute remaining. Peasley, good defense there by the Spirits, but Peasley hangs on to it. She'll get it over to McPherson. McPherson to DeLone. Up to Emma. Megan Emma scoops it up. Emma passes out of the double team to DeLone. 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. McPherson cuts, pulls it back out after the lane closed up. And the Cougars content to run out the clock here and maybe take a shot. As it will be a turnover for Averett. And that'll do it for the first half as Averett leads Salem College 17-0 here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. It's been all Cougars all day. We'll take a break. We'll come back with some halftime stats for you on the Averett Sports Network.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back at halftime here. Averett cruising along through the first half, up 17-0 over Salem. Looking at our stats for the day, Elizabeth Peasley leads the way with 7 goals for the Cougars, also has an assist. Abby Taylor with 6 goals. Courtney DeLone with 3 goals. Hannah Mayers with 1 goal. As far as assists go, Hannah Mayers with 6 assists. Gabby Porter and Elizabeth Peasley have the other 2 assists for Averett. Averett with 24 shots compared to 0 for Salem so far today. They also are winning the ground balls 32-6. And Averett winning the draw controls 17-1. So that's where we stand so far today. We're going to let you check out one of our newest features this year on AverettCougars.com. It's our Cougar Corner. And it's a great feature that we have going on where we get to highlight our student athletes. And they get to ask the questions to one of their teammates. And they air every Thursday evening on AverettCougars.com. You can also find all the episodes on our YouTube channel at Averett U Cougars. And got a couple different episodes, up to 22 or 23 episodes right now. Again, they come out every Thursday, so be sure to check that out. We're going to air one from the last couple weeks with a couple women's lacrosse players, Abby Taylor and Olivia McPherson, here for you at halftime for your halftime entertainment. So hope you enjoy. We'll be back with the second half after this.
Okay. Where would I look? At the camera. One more time, I'm sorry. Hey Cougars, this is Abby Taylor with Olivia Was that bad? I messed it up. Hey Cougars, this is Abby Taylor with Olivia McPherson on this edition of Cougar Corner. If you didn't play lacrosse in college, what sport would you play and why?
Probably water polo. Seems kind of dope. I don't know.
If you were stranded on the island, who on the coaching staff or team would you want with you to survive and why?
Probably Abby Taylor. I don't know. I think she wants me to pick her, so.
What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10?
Beyonce, 100%.
Queen Bee.
Absolutely.
What's the first thing you do when you're bored?
I text Abby and I ask her if she wants to go somewhere to eat. 'Cause we love food.
It's food. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would they be?
Probably that I could fly. Time traveling, that'd be cool. And that I could see the future, that'd be pretty dope as well.
If you could have a song played every time you enter a room, what would it be and why?
Probably Bust Down Tatiana, I don't know.
Can you do an impersonation of Coach Ryan?
Guys, grab the water bottles and the balls and get on the line.
That's all for this edition of Cougar Corner. See you next time.
And welcome back as we are ready to start the second half here. Averett with a 17-0 lead. Cougars will now move from left to right on your screen in the white jerseys. Caroline Earl gets a draw ahead, picked up by Olivia McPherson right down the middle. She'll go, shot, score, Olivia McPherson. And McPherson, her first career goal. You just saw her in the Cougar corner, and now you see her net the goal here. Make it 18-0. Congratulations to Olivia McPherson, the freshman out of Rochester, Minnesota. So a quick start here for the Cougars. Less than a minute in to the second half, and a foul will give possession to the Spirits. Who are still seeking their first shot of the day. And there it is, and it's a goal. That's number 4, Kara James gets the Spirits on the board here. So first shot of the day, efficiently in there for a goal for Salem. Still a 17-goal game here. For James, that's her third goal of the season. That one was unassisted. Salem can't pick up the ground ball, and Cougars do, but the pass ahead to Lindsay Bateman. A little wide, and will be possession Salem. Believe the Spirits are still playing a player down. Haven't seen Raven Shepherd go back into the game after, I believe she got hit in the nose. It looks like she's down on the sideline still. No reserves available today for the Spirits. Kaylin Barber has it for the Cougars, coming toward the middle of the field, trying to get Barber into the scoring action. Megan Emma runs into traffic, has it knocked away. Cougars trying to get it back. That's Peasley. She'll get it to Boardway. Boardway will set it up. Now Ayers has it behind the net. Ayers peeked at the goal. She'll get it to Lindsay Bateman. Bateman. Pass out to Peasley. Now back to Peasley. Peasley, 7 goals already today, looking to score again. That one blocked, but she puts in the rebound for goal number 8. So Peasley, I believe that's 56th goal of the season for her. Now she's got 8 on the day and is 1 away from her career high and 2 away from the Averett single game record of 10. Don't know that she can maybe score a couple quick goals here early in the second half. She may be able to get to that record. Otherwise, she may be out of the game after a while. And correction, the career goals in a game is 9. So Peasley actually holds a share of that goal record after getting 9 last week. Salem trying to scoop it up, but the Cougars get it. It's Peasley. She's got a wide open lane if she can make up some distance here. Salem, good defense, gets back. 19-1 your score. Little collision in front of the goal. McPherson, who just scored earlier in the half, gets it to Bateman. Bateman passes it back out to McPherson. Now back to Peasley. Peasley's going to take a run at it. Comes in, fires it home. And that makes it number 9. So Peasley ties her career high and ties the program record. So Peasley 1 goal away from setting the program record. Salem comes away with it, though. And the Spirits looking to attack here. After scoring their first goal on their last opportunity down near the net. And nearly good defense there by the Cougars, but Logan Bowling was fouled. Actually, correction, that was Kara James who was fouled, so she will get the free possession shot here with 21 minutes to play. A little over 21 minutes to play. Shot and a goal by James, her 4th of the season. That'll make it 20-2. Salem, without their leading goal scorer apparently today, Colette Vladimiri, has 11 goals. on the year. However, she hasn't played since March 13th, has missed the last 3 games prior to today. Taya Horton has 9 goals on the year. Logan Bolin with 6. Winchell with 5. So timeout called here on the field. We'll take it with them. Your score, Averett 20, Salem 2.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And with 20:35 to play, we will resume action here in the second half. After that latest goal by Salem makes it 20-2 in favor of the Cougars. Draw won by Salem. Taya Horton comes away with it. She'll pass it off. Now Salem will look to add another goal here. Pass looking for Mackenzie McGee. Hayward comes away with it momentarily. Ball knocked away from Matala. And Salem has it. Winchell gets it to Morrison. Hope Morrison, spin move. No room there as Cougars defense closed in. Now Bolin trying her shot at it. Works around the net, passes it out to Winchell. Winchell. Nothing there. Now the pass in. Looking for James. And it's going to be poked away by the Cougars. Good defense there by Shannon Longworth, who's into the game. Now Rosa Morales working her way downfield. Morales cutting. And it's going to be a free position shot for the senior. Rouse fires it in and scores, and the senior gets on the scoreboard. Her first goal of the day and of the season. So 21-2 your score. Under 18 minutes to play, running clock in order here as the Cougars are up by 19. Shannon Longworth trying to corral the ground ball. She gets it. Passes it off to Caroline Earl, who was wide open after the double team. She'll get it up to Peasley. Peasley, 1 goal away from setting a new record. And Lindsey Bowman cuts in front of the net, fires it home, block by Osling. And good save there by the goalkeeper for the Spirits. Karen Granderson in for the Cougars. Among the different lineup changes here for Averett. Sydney Tejada as well, also in there for Averett. As head coach Kelly Ryan getting some of her reserves, some PT here in this game. Bowling loses it after trying to find some space behind the net. And Earl comes away with it. Her pass, though, intercepted. Shot. Unable to get corralled by Sewall. And it'll be another goal for Salem. Kara James nets that one. For James, her third goal of the day. She has all 3 of them for the Spirits. Has 5 on the year. Draw won by Salem. Bowling has it. Defended by Barber. Pass to Morrison. Morrison can't get around the defender, and Longworth picks it up. Longworth able to play after missing the entire women's basketball season. Pass to Peasley. Peasley shot behind the back goal by Elizabeth Peasley, and a new record set by the sophomore. She now has 10 goals on the day, a new single game record for the Cougars. Congratulations to Elizabeth Peasley, who, as only a sophomore, has pretty much rewritten a lot of the record book Sydney Tejada earns the assist on that one. And for Tejada, that's her first career point. Gets a piece of the action on the historic goal. (22-3) the score. As we're under 13 minutes to play, Karen Granderson comes away with it on the turnover. Pass ahead, looking for Tejada. She finally picks it up, gets it ahead to Bowman. Bowman. Cut back in front of the net. Fires it, but it's saved. But I believe we're going to have a free possession. So Bowman will get her opportunity to score. She had a good look earlier and a good save by Osling. Bowman fires that one right into the net of Osling. So another save for the goalkeeper. Most goals in a game is 11, so Peasley only one off the record for that for the conference. That one's held by two players. And a good save. That's Emily Eby out there in goal. She came in for the Cougars. Eby 1-0 this season. She played and got the win in the Hollins game on the road. And Bowman scores. Lindsey Bateman, excuse me. Bateman, a sophomore out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Apologize to Lindsey there. So Bateman scores. Her first goal of the day. First goal of the season for the sophomore. So Bateman on the board here makes it 23-3. And we've got a timeout, Salem. And welcome back here with 9:25 left to play. Averett up 23-3 on Salem. Following that last goal by Lindsey Bateman on the free position shot. Wind's starting to pick up here. They've been blowing a little bit all day. Not really affecting much else, though, down on the field. Salem comes away with it. And picked up by Earl. Earl gets it up to Bateman. Bateman making her way up the field. Bateman cutting and is going to be fouled. Bateman will get another free position shot here. And the sophomore made good on the last attempt. She'll pass it off to Earl. Earl has the shot blocked and saved by Osling. Bernice Akinney comes away with it, though. Gets it right back for the Cougars. She'll pass it off to Peasley. Peasley looking for some space. Now she'll dump it off to Ayers. Ayers, pass deflected away by Jessica Ritter. And Cougars defense still battling hard. And McKinney comes away with it. Picked up by Earl. Earl gets it to Bateman. Bateman fires it in and scores again. Lindsey Bateman with another goal. So the Cougars up 24-3 here. Under 7 minutes to play now. This one all but over. Only question is, will maybe Peasley get an attempt to tie the USA South Conference record? And a foul called. And it'll be a free position shot here for Morrison. That last goal by the Cougars gives them 24 on the day. Again, the record for the team single game was 27 set last Saturday against Peace. Don't think they'll get 3 more here today, but certainly within striking distance if they tried. And a goal scored by Salem. That one netted by Taya Horton, her first goal of the day, as she gets on the board. Previous 3 goals of the day all scored by James for the Spirits. So 24-4 the score here with 5:40 and counting left. Cougars come away with it, but taken away by Salem. And will be Averett possession. Granderson bringing the ball up. Deep pass down the middle to Peasley. Peasley cutting down the middle. Cuts through 2 defenders. Peasley shot, goal, scored. 11th goal of the day for Elizabeth Peasley. And that ties the USA South Conference record for most goals by a player in a single game. Congratulations, Elizabeth Peasley. Peasley ties Madison Ronelli of Methodist, who did it last year, nearly a year ago on April 4th against North Carolina Wesleyan. And the first to do it was Cassie Walter for Methodist back in 2015 against St. Andrews. 11 goals in a single game, and Elizabeth Peasley has put her name in the record book for that one. We'll see if maybe she can get the record here. She's taking the draw. McPherson gets it. McPherson cutting through. Peasley picks it up. McPherson gets it off to Peasley. Peasley. 3:20 to play. Can she put her name in the record book all by herself? Cuts through the middle. Shot wide. Cougars get it back, though. Peasley has it. Peasley cutting back. Fires it home. Saved by Osling. Pass just thrown away. Nobody over there really in the vicinity. And will be Averett possession here with 2:47 left. Earl gets it over to McPherson. McPherson passes it behind to Ayers. Ayers working behind the net. Gets it to Peasley. Peasley has a chance. Juke move. Cut. Fires it in. And went in, but it will be will not count. Didn't catch what the play was. Averett will maintain possession here with under 2 minutes to play. Peasley has it, cuts through a defender, cuts back through, has it knocked away, keeps possession though here with 1:37 to play. Peasley, I think her teammates know she's one away from setting the record here with 1:30 to play. Peasley will dump it off to Kinney, though. She'll cut through. Has it knocked away, fouled. Here with 1:15. They'll get it to Ayers. Ayers back out to Peasley. Peasley up top, corrals it, cuts down the middle. Defense collapses. Save. And looks like Peasley probably won't get that, although the Cougars intercepted right back. McPherson has it. Get it to Peasley. She does. Cuts back. She's going to be fouled. Has a free position shot here with 40 seconds left. Clock ticking away. This might be her last chance to break the record. Sophomore out of Wilmington, North Carolina, sets up for the free position here with 25 seconds left. She'll have a shot, and she does it. Elizabeth Peasley sets a new USA South Conference record for most goals in a game with 12 here today against Salem. Congratulations to Elizabeth Peasley, who scores and makes it 26-4, and that'll be it for today's game. The clock will run out, but not before Peasley sets that mark and etches her name in history. Cougars pick up the win, improve to 9-2 on the season, 5-0 in USA South Conference play. Salem drops to 1-10, 0-5 in the conference. For the Cougars, they'll host Meredith College next Wednesday at 7 p.m. That'll be a huge matchup. Meredith, the team to beat in the USA South Conference. They've won the championship in each of the last 5 seasons going to the NCAA tournament. Well, that'll do it for us here for the Averett women's lacrosse team. Thank you for tuning in. The Cougars win 26-4 over Salem. And that'll do it for us. Be sure to come back for our men's lacrosse game starting at 4 p.m. today against Methodist. We'll have that coverage for you here on the Averett Sports Network. But for now, and everybody here in the press box, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. And as always, go Cougars.
This has been a production of the Averett Sports Network.